5 seconds to the open.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The following program is based on speculation and conjecture.
Let's get sexual.
Oh, giggity, 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 goo.
Not like that. His sex tips, prevention tips.
This is very maturely done. It's very helpful. It gives a lot of information
about who can contact if you need advice.
It's time for Afternoon Delight with Aimee Reece.
Hello, welcome back to this Thursday edition of Afternoon Delight. And, it's UCO's very first sex radio show where we talk about, sex and stuff like that. I'm your host, Aimee Reece, and I know it's been a little cold outside recently, but don't worry, it's about to get hot. We have lots of questions for the girls to answer today, and so it's gonna be a good time. I'm excited. This is following last week's show where we had the guys answer the questions, and that was a lot of fun and definitely learned some stuff. But today's all about the ladies, and I'm gonna have two very special guests with me today. But before we do that, we're gonna listen to some music. So we'll be right back with Afternoon Delight on U Central Radio. Hey, we're back. I'm Aimee Reece, and this is Afternoon Delight on UCO's Best Mix, U Central Radio. And I have two lovely ladies with me today. I have Natalia.
Hola.
And I have Gina.
Hey.
They sound so excited for this. Come on, guys, get happy. It's gonna be a good time. We're just here to talk about stuff, so it's fine. We're good. We got it. It's okay.
I'm excited.
All right, good, because we're going to jump right into it, and we have lots of questions, and I'm sure the guys are all anxiously listening to what our answers are. So we're going to start with I feel like I'm not going to say the biggest because that's an inappropriate pun, but, it's just going to be, I don't know. It's just going to be, we're just going to jump into it. Okay, so first question is, does size matter?
Okay, I guess.
Natalia.
Personally, I don't think it matters as long as he knows what he's doing and he gets me all worked up ahead of time.
Okay.
But,
so it's not the size of the wave, it's the motion of the ocean?
True. But then again, I haven't been with anyone that I've considered small, so.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's good. That's good, though. All right, so that was the first question. Gina, do you have an answer for that?
I agree with Natalia. I don't think size really matters as long as he knows what he's doing.
That's good. Okay, so next question is, what makes a girl want to be with a jerk? Now, before you guys answer, when I saw this question yesterday, I was like, a jerk? Why are you just assuming that all guys are jerks, or that the guys that girl wants to be with are jerks just because it's not you? And they clarified that this specific guy, the girls that he has gone after, have always just wanted to be with guys that don't treat her right in this guy's point of view. But that doesn't mean that they don't treat her right and from her point of view. So, just in general, why do girls like the bad boys?
I think girls like the bad boys just because sometimes they feel like they're in love with them and they'll just stay with them because they do think they love him, no matter how much of a jerk he is.
Okay, true. That's a good answer. Natalia, do you have one?
I love bad boys.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we all know that, all right? We all know you like the bad boys.
I mean, I think I like the physical aspect of a bad boy, the tattoos, the beard, the piercings, all that stuff.
So the typical just look of it, like the essential of what they are. So does that mean that bad boys are jerks? I know some bad boys that are the typical bad boys that you're describing, but they're not jerks by any means. They're really good guys.
I mean, I dated someone who was not a bad boy, like physically, but he was a jerk. But I was in love, and when you're in love, sometimes you just want to stay attached to that person. But I guess it just depends what you're attracted to first.
I mean, that's true, and everyone has their own attraction.
I love bad boys.
You like the beards?
I like the beard.
Oh my god,
I like beard.
All right, so
pretty sexy.
They are. It's a really good attribute. It's it's really, really good. I don't know. What do you think, Gina? I mean, you said you just like the beards, but do you like tattoos? Do you like?
I quite honestly am not into like the tattoos and piercings. I'm more like the facial hair and stuff like that.
Okay, all right, that's good. All right, so next question is, this is kind of a doozy. Why do girls need attention but won't give any back?
Okay.
Like, Natalia, do you have
Why do I have to answer first?
I mean, and I...
Repeat the question,
Okay. Why do girls need attention but won't give any back? And with that, I guess it's, the whole, like, girls are looked upon as needy sometimes because we're girls. But, some girls don't want to give attention back to the guys, or...
I just think it depends on the girl too. Like of course I like attention, but who doesn't like attention?
Right.
But I will give you the attention. I will make you feel good just as long as you make me feel good as well. But there are girls who believe that they're entitled to that attention, and they're just. I met girls. I have friends like that who are like they just because they get all this attention from all these other guys. Then they just don't care about giving the attention back because they just walk like they're entitled to it.
Yeah. Gina, do you have an answer?
Well, I think some girls think that it should, like, the world should revolve around them. And so therefore, they don't really pay much attention to the guy. But I feel like in a relationship, it should be a two-way street. Like, the guy should give the girl attention and the girl should also give the guy attention too. So
I agree with that. I feel like relationships don't work if you don't,
I mean, if anything, if there's any interest, that if the girl's getting the attention, she's gonna give it back. If she's not giving you back any attention,
then you should walk away.
Well, yeah, unless you wanna try to, play the game,
puppy
pursue
dog
a little harder, and do whatever. But if you don't get attention back, then why keep going?
All right, well, we have some good questions so far, but we're going to have some more coming up on Afternoon Delight with Aimee Reece on East Central Radio right after Selena Gomez, Who Says. I'm Aimee Reece, and this is Afternoon Delight on East Central Radio, UCO's best mix, and we are asking girls questions that guys asked and want to know the answers to. I have Gina and I have Natalia in the studio today. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hey.
All right, so we had asked a few questions before we listened to that wonderful song by Selena Gomez, but we got some more to go through, so let's get going, all right?
Let's get going.
Okay. All right, so the next question is, why do girls fake it? Natalia?
Oh. Well, I faked it before because I got bored. You're just laying there looking at the ceiling and you're just thinking, what am I going to do later? Do I have homework? What am I,
Well, obviously, we're not into that.
Right.
Whatever was happening, you weren't having that.
I mean, I think for girls it's different too. It's not just for guys. You just feel it instantly, at least for me. So sometimes you have to work at it a little bit as a girl. And sometimes it feels good, but you just can't finish. And when you can't finish, then you just have to fake it so you're done. And, you can...
Was he not that good?
Like I said, I was maybe enjoying myself, but I couldn't finish.
Right.
So just finish it and just move on with our lives till next time.
Okay.
Gina?
I feel like some girls also fake it because they're trying to boost the confidence of the guy to keep him. So,
yeah, I agree with that. I've done that too.
Because, yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so how often do you think girls fake it, in your opinion? I mean, you can go by personal or assumptions.
From talks with girlfriends, aside from my personal experience, I would say probably like 60-40, 70-30, just depends. But I think girls fake it quite a bit. Knowing from, talking with my girlfriends and myself.
Right.
Faking it is big.
All right,
Gina?
all right.
I agree.
Yeah? All right, so what does a guy have to do to get a girl in bed? And let me just tell you that maybe not just wanting to get her in bed would probably help you. So not asking this question might have been a good starting point.
Gina, what do you think? I totally agree. Asking this question probably was not the best idea, but
I can't roll my eyes hard enough at this question.
You can't roll your R's?
I can't do that either. You're rude. I can't do that either. That's not fair. You're so rude. Stop it. Oh, it's not fair. I'm just a poor little white kid. Leave me alone. I don't know. Maybe if you actually tried to get to know her and like go somewhere, even if it's just like a hookup. You know, you don't just, you know, she's not a prostitute. You're not gonna pay her for this.
But if you're taking her out to dinner, you're paying her with dinner. It just depends. I mean, it just depends what you want. I guess the girl is the one who's the boss in this situation.
This is true.
So as a girl, if I am looking for something fun and whatever, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it and just do what I want. But if I am interested in the guy and he just wants to take me to bed, he'll know immediately that that's not gonna happen.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, if you want to have a sexcapade, why not?
Sexcapade, that's my favorite word. You know that. All right, so next question is, how does a guy get out of the friend zone? And I love this question so much. Oh my gosh.
Gina.
But you guys go ahead and answer it. Y'all go ahead and answer it.
How does a guy get out of the friend zone?
Yeah.
Oh.
On or out?
Out.
Oh, out.
He's already in the friend zone, so how does he get out of the friend zone?
Make a move and don't do it innocently.
Yeah, don't be afraid to ask the girl. Just speak your feelings and go with it.
But please don't write her a love letter. You're already in the friend zone. We're already friends. You know, just be like a wild animal. Just, you know, just ask her.
Or you could be patient and be her friend and stick around, and then you know what?
And what?
Maybe eventually she'll just be like, hey, listen.
You never know.
Yeah, because, okay, I am a thorough believer that the best relationships come out of the best friendships. So.
Yeah, but how long are you gonna wait? 5 years till you like are done dating?
No, I don't
like,
mean
you
that
know
like.
what? Let me go with my best friend.
I don't mean that, you know, he should be like her puppy dog and be in her pocket the entire time and be celibate for 5 years, because she won't be with him. But I mean, you know, live your life, do you? But
Do you, girl?
do you, girl? I mean, this is for the guy, but do you, man? Do you? But you know, I mean, don't just because she won't give you, you know, I guess essentially what you're wanting, which is to date her or to you know, or to do other things with her.
I mean, there's different facts involved in every friendship that you have.
Yeah.
But it's like there's a reason why you're friends to begin with. So yeah, why not you wouldn't have a good relationship? But then there's a reason why he's in the friend zone.
Yeah.
And maybe it's because you're afraid that he doesn't want the same things as you want, and he's afraid that you don't want the same things as he wants.
Communication is key, obviously.
Communication is key in any human relationship.
Well,
period.
But I mean, if the guy is not willing to be like, hey, listen, I like you, or even try to like, you know, be really flirty with you and give you the hint, because girls eventually will get hints.
It just, I mean, like I said, and girls give hints as well. And
Yeah.
of course, I do get that it's very confusing for guys when girls are just being friendly and they think they're just friend zone because of that. But like I said, I think if you're already in the friend zone and you have that friendship relationship and the guy wants to do something about it, then just go ahead and make a move if you see that there's something in there. Because you can tell. Of course, it's all mixed signals, I get it, but you just have to have the courage to do it and just get it over with.
Yeah.
What are you gonna, I mean,
What are you losing?
Exactly.
Yeah. And you know, maybe you got friend zone because you guys became way too close way too fast, and so then you just like skip over that whole like maybe that like gray area, you know, of like friendships where like it could go this way, it could go that way, but you know, it's you know, you just get in that gray area and it's all of a sudden
You
like,
can get in that
best
gray
friends, and
area.
you're like, oh wait, I can't get out of it.
You could be best friends until you start getting intimate.
Yeah, and if you're never intimate with them, then that can also. And I don't mean like sex. I mean like just
Share your feelings.
yeah, and you know, I don't know. You know what I mean.
We all know. Just guys, be aggressive, and if you want to get it, go
If you want
after
it, yeah. If you want it, go for it. If it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But that doesn't mean that you get to sit there and complain about being in the friend zone for.
And listen, we're all grown-ups. So we're all grown-ups, and we don't have to be just, oh, he told me he liked me. I can't talk to him anymore because I don't like him that way.
Yeah.
So
it's like we're adults. This is college. This is real life out here. So if you want to be friends with them, then you get over yourself and you be friends with them. It's not that hard. Okay, so one last question before we listen to some more awesome songs. And I think it's going to be Little Mix Wings because I love that song. But the last question that I have for you guys is how can guys stay out of the friend zone? I don't really know if you can stay out of the friend zone. Maybe if you were really upfront with your feelings first, you know?
Well,
I don't know. That's a tricky question. 'Cause I feel like we already kind of answered it with the last one, but
so let's just go to the music. How about that? I mean,
That works.
because how to stay out of the friend zone? It's kind of like. It just depends how you get into the friend zone, but you're gonna be in a friend zone no matter what. Friendship, like if you're starting a friendship, if you're starting to talk to someone out of nowhere who asks for your number, then that is completely different.
well, if the girl is not attracted to you, then you're gonna be in the friend zone. And by the friend zone, it's not like a negative term. It's gonna be
And vice
your
versa
friends.
too.
Yeah, you know, if the guy doesn't like you, then you're gonna be in the friend zone. I don't even.
And it's not that he doesn't like you. It's probably he doesn't feel that relationship attraction too. It doesn't only have to be physical or intellect. It just have everything that attracts you. As a to a partner.
Just appreciate them as a friend, because friendships are hard to come by and they're hard to keep. So
True that, sister.
yeah, girl. All right, so we have one more question, and it's gonna be a real short one, guys.
Okay.
But what is your opinion on toys in the bedroom, Natalia?
What?
We've discussed this before. Okay, so what's your opinion?
I mean,
Always ask your partner, because if you just like show up with it one day, you're gonna be like, no,
You're definitely not gonna
sorry.
get any, so.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be shut down right then.
hey, I have these goodies, but I don't know. Just ask your partner, and if you're all for it, and your partner is all for it, then go for it.
Definitely. All right, so we'll be right back on Afternoon Delight with me and these lovely ladies on U Central Radio. Welcome back to Afternoon Delight on U Central Radio, UCO's Best Mix. I'm your host, Aimee Reece, and I have Natalia and I have Gina in the studio today. What's up, girls?
Natalia.
Natalie, you need to calm down, all right?
Listen, Aimee with a Y.
Oh, that's so rude, Okay, touche though. All right, so we're gonna get right back to our questions. We've been asking questions that the guys have asked and the girls are gonna answer, and it's just a little insight to the opposite sex. So the next question I have for you guys is how can guys have a good time or a good first time with a girl? Now that could be a good first date, or it could be a good first time sexually with the girl. I guess they just want some tips on how to not be how it can be good for both
how
parties.
to be successful. I would just say be yourself.
Okay.
Because if you're already out on a date, it's for something. So just be yourself.
If you're already on the date, you've already gotten somewhere. So
Right, so there's something that but in the same in bed, just be yourself and let your inhibitions go. I mean, just be yourself.
Yeah.
Just simple as that.
now, if this is for first time sex, ever.
Like virginity wise?
Yeah, don't freak out about it. Because the more you freak out,
Well, it just depends.
Worse it's gonna be.
If you both are virgins, then it can be, it could be a nervous wreck. It just could be whatever.
Yeah.
If one of them is virgin and the other one is not, then, the other person will know.
Yeah.
And
it all comes down to trust. If you don't have trust in that other person, then it's just gonna be, it's gonna be rough. Not in a good way. It's just anyway.
Next question.
Okay. No joke. The next question is, when is rough too rough?
Oh my God. When is rough too rough? Who asked these questions?
I can't tell you. I know, but I can't tell you.
that
Listen,
question?
rough gets
asked
too
that
rough.
question?
I'm not telling you that.
I kind of want to know.
No. Rough gets too rough, in my opinion, when it really starts to hurt and it's not.
No,
if you start you're scratched so bad you start bleeding, or you start hitting me, it's gonna not be good.
I mean, some
Hit
some
back and
girls.
it's not gonna be fun for you.
Well, some girls like a little spanking, a little something. I mean, just know your partner and know what you're doing, and just have a safe word. And
safe word, definitely.
Just trust each other, and that way, you can slap and punch or pull your hair or whatever as much as you want, or your partner wants. Why not?
Yeah, true. All right, Gina, do you have anything?
Gina?
Gina. Okay. All right, so how can a guy tell when a girl is flirting with him or just being nice?
Oh.
This is going to be a good one.
I don't know. I feel like I get that confused a lot because I always try to be generally nice to people because I don't have that many friends. But
I mean,
but I don't know. I mean, it just depends. I guess if you see that a girl's being nice, you can tell sometimes the difference between being flirtatious or not, unless you're Mike on the mic.
because he
Who is always flirtatious.
Always.
All right, come on, really?
get out.
Whatever.
Can't.
Yes, if you're Mike on the mic, he's flirting with everyone, but he's not.
But I think it's kind of sad how our generation, I guess, or how it's come down to, instead of everyone just being nice, like that's immediately taken as flirting. And so even if we're just friends and we're joking around being nice or whatever, like we can't even give your friend a hug because all of a sudden people think you're dating.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
Get out.
Are you a girl now?
Yeah.
Are you in the girl team?
Yeah, for real? Come on.
It's just something that's sad for our generation and the ones below us, because people are nice and friends are friends and they're just friends.
It's different too. It's like a culture difference. Cause see, I don't get it. But if I was if I was raised here, cause I was born here. But if I was raised here with different values or whatever, then I would know. Okay, I would fit in better. But since I'm not from here, I'm more of the touchy-feely, huggy, kissy type of person.
I can't handle that.
I know.
Especially I like to be touched. Whenever I'm around people from your culture, listen. They're all touching me now. Y'all can stop. No one can stop.
Okay, Gina.
I don't know. Like some girls are a lot flirtier than others, and like y'all are saying,
Yeah.
it's taken wrong a lot of times.
Yeah.
Just ask the question. Whatever. Next question.
Okay. Is it okay for a guy to be emotional during sex? Now, if he is sobbing while in the act, I don't know.
It depends. Are you making love?
First of all, I don't like those terms.
Why not? No, I'm kidding. So emotional, as in, okay, if you're sobbing or something, I would understand if there's something going on, like really rough going on in your life, and you're in the act and it comes out, and I can see that, because girls do cry like sometimes after sex or whatever. It's a very
after sex, that's one thing, but
you can cry also during, because it just feels so good. I mean,
okay. All right, so okay.
Is it weird for a guy? What was the question? Is it weird for a guy to cry during sex or get very emotional during sex? Yes, it is weird. But is it, like a deal breaker or something just so...
No, of course not.
Then no. So is it weird? Well, of course. Is it weird for a girl to cry during sex? Probably so, yes. It just depends.
Yeah, emotional, I guess, can be good if if you're feeling connected with your partner.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, emotional. I don't really think it's that weird. I think if it's taken to an extreme, like if you were drowning me in your tears, we're not.
Oh my gosh, Aimee just feels so good.
I don't know how I would be able to handle that. I'd probably get a little freaked out.
Oh well.
All right, so we're gonna be back with more questions on Afternoon Delight on Youth Central Radio. I'm your host, Aimee Reece, and we'll be right back with Bonnie McKee at American Girl. This is Afternoon Delight on Youth Central Radio, and we are back with some more questions the guys have asked. And I have Natalia and Gina. Sup, girls?
Hey.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I will say I have a couple of friends who are listening to us.
Yeah.
But everybody else who wants to listen to your show or anyone else's shows, they can download the app, so tune in.
Yes, tune in, or Youth Central Media, or you can stream it online with youthcentralmedia.com. And you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube if you want to see like the news stuff. Or you can see Mike on the mic. He's also the host of Cup of Joe Quiz Show, which I produce, and it's awesome, and it's on there, and it's hysterical, and you guys will love it.
Yeah. So tune in, girls.
Yes,
boys.
definitely. And I know that I don't think she's listening because she's in the hospital right now, but my best friend Jamie Stark had her baby yesterday, and he is the cutest little thing ever. And I just want to give a shout out for them because they're my favorite. Yep.
And it has to do with your show, because in order to have a baby, they had sex.
Right, babies. This is true. They had to. There was no other, there are other ways to get pregnant, but that's not how they did it. So, okay, anyway, moving on. Biggest turn-ons for women, ladies.
Gina.
Manners, first of all.
Look at her. She just...
I'm ready. She was like, yeah, this is all me, girl. All me.
Let's see. I think a big turn on for some women are the way a guy looks, the way he smells, how presentable he is.
True. Yep.
So, Natalia?
I agree.
I mean...
Natalie.
I like when guys are, have their animal side just come out and go for it. That's what I like. Gina.
That's what's coming out right now. So.
But I don't mind.
I can almost not deal with you guys.
I don't mind.
Yeah, for real. Bestiality, what you always talk about?
Dude, it's not bestiality. It's just we're all like have our own animal instincts as humans.
Mike,
okay, Mike on the mic. If you are not as, a go-getter, then you already know. I mean, you just... You're not... Oh, shut up, no.
You don't want me to comment on my beast.
No, I don't.
Beast over there, so...
Thank you, Gina.
Oh, my gosh. All right, so preferred methods of birth control was one that I liked a lot. Because there are multiple options, so...
I mean, both have to protect if you're not in a serious... Well, even, you have to trust your partner, but you have to protect as a woman, not only to prevent pregnancies, but to prevent sexual transmitted diseases.
Yeah.
That ain't that word.
True.
And I mean, there's a lot of different types of birth control. There's the one that goes in your arm, the pill, and of course there's always condoms that you can use, so...
Even though we talk about trust a lot and how it's definitely needed in a relationship, you need to take care of yourself first.
Absolutely.
Because, you can't always...
Because no one is going to take better care of yourself than yourself.
Exactly, because, you're your sole priority, keeping yourself healthy.
But yeah, I mean...
And never second guess it. Don't ever, be like, oh, it's going to be okay, it's fine, this one time. No, don't ever second guess it. You need to take control. You can either say no, or you can take care of yourself and make sure that both are protected and that you are on some kind of birth control and that he is wrapping it up. And, the pull-out method does not work. It does not. It's not okay. Don't use that.
Babies come from.
It is, and that's if you don't wear a condom, you run the risk of getting an STI or STD, and those are not fun to have. So I've heard from other people, and
Yeah. I mean, just protect yourself, and that you're not doing this on your own. So just do what you gotta do.
Takes two to tango, and you both have to be wearing dancing shoes, or you're gonna get blisters.
There you go, lady.
I just made that up on the spot. Mike, give me that look.
Go get a look at Mike. Just keep on going. No.
Okay.
That was amazing.
Thand you. I'm amazed with myself as well. So. For real. Let's coin
trademark
that.
it. Trademark it.
All right. Would you rather have a good-looking, awkward in the bedroom guy, or a good in the bedroom, awkward-looking guy? I love this question.
Oh, who else?
I can't tell you, but I love it.
You go first.
Okay, so I think if he's awkward, but yet he wants to get you in the bedroom, if the lights are out, it doesn't matter. You're not going to see him anyway. But if you're not really looking for going into the bedroom, then go with the guy that's not awkward.
Okay, all right. Natalia?
Yeah.
I need you to repeat the question.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so would you rather be with a really hot guy who's awkward in the bedroom, or would you rather be with a guy who's awesome in the bedroom?
But how awkward?
I like awkward. I don't like.
I'm awkward myself.
We're all awkward. This is just looks. This is just looks based.
So awkward what? Like he has a weird...
So maybe he's ugly. Maybe but even then, you're not gonna want to be with somebody that you don't find attractive. This question, I know who you are, and I'm gonna have a talk with you after the show.
Well, I think it just depends too. I mean,
yeah.
If you are looking for, if you're just
do not have petty sex. That's not cool. Don't do that.
What do you mean?
Because if you feel bad for them, anyways. Okay. Finish
How
what you were
did you
saying.
even get started to have pity sex if you feel bad for a person? It's hard for a
Listen.
girl. It's one thing for a guy to have pity sex.
Because
Okay.
people like to manipulate other people.
True. True. Yeah, then we all gave a hard stare look at Mike.
No, he doesn't manipulate people. I'm just kidding.
Poor Mike. It's like all the questions are just all the answers are directed to him.
All right, so I'm gonna take the place of Natalia and Gina. Oh no, okay.
No, you can't take my place, Mike. Lo
Sorry.
siento.
You're not a girl. This is,
the whitest
this is.
I don't think you have the right plumbing for that, Mike. So.
Oh, snap.
You must not know me, Gina.
You don't know him like that. Okay.
No.
We don't know him very well.
Stop. Next question. When in a relationship, how often would you like to have sex? And I'm gonna say this because I don't think that you have to be in a relationship to have sex because we're adults and this is the real world reality. And in general, how often would you like to be having sex, whether you're in a relationship or not in a relationship? But you can do both if you want to. Go ahead.
I mean, it depends. Of course, in a relationship, at first, it's always fun and, you know, it's all exciting. Everything's new, so you want to do it everywhere, anywhere you're at. But then, you know, as the relationship progresses, you kind of start getting used to each other more and more. You have to keep things up and spice it up. As a woman, I know this is kind of... I don't know what the word is, but you know, as a woman you have to, you know, work on it, but the guy has to work on it too. It's, you know, you're in a relationship not with yourself only, but with someone else, so you have to work at it together and just, you know, go on, you know, just keep on doing it. And then if you're not in a relationship, it just depends. I mean, if you're not in a relationship and you want to be sexually active, I mean, how are you gonna do that? I mean, I don't know. Gina? No? Okay. I don't know. I'm just thinking, if I am not in a relationship and I want to be sexually active, do I want to be sexually active with one person or do I want to be sexually active with a bunch of
At a time?
I mean, I don't know.
No? Okay. I mean, it's up to you because I feel like as long as you protect yourself and you know, take care of yourself and you're not running rampant. And
Well, listen, no guy at the end of the day,
who's going to tell you that you're having sex too much with too many people? That's not anyone else's business but your
yourself.
own.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
And we all know girls. Nobody wants any meat curtains down there.
Any what? What was that? I need you to say that one more time and clarify.
Actually, I don't want to say that again.
No, say it.
No. I said meat curtains.
Meat curtains. That's disgusting. Oh my god.
That's what happened.
You're not allowed to come on the show anymore. I'm sorry.
Why not? No, the thing is this, that sometimes can be like a genetically issue that women have, but that also can be from multiple.
All vaginas are different. They all look different, and it's gonna be okay.
There you go.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be right back with some more questions on Afternoon Delight with U Central Radio, UCO's Best Mix. I'm Aimee Reece, and this is Brandy. What about us? I'm Aimee Reece, and this is Afternoon Delight, and you're listening to U Central Radio. And this whole show has been where the guys have asked the questions and the girls have been answering. And so we're down to one last question, and it's my actual favorite one because I feel like this is the one that's dealt with a lot for people our age, I guess. So, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Sure.
All right. So the last question is, where is the line drawn for friends with benefits?
I don't know because I've never had one, but we were just now kind of discussing that actually between ourselves here in the booth.
Yeah.
I guess it just depends what you consider benefits. Someone said about fooling around. I don't know what fooling around is because I don't know if you actually do the sexual act also.
Well, it's different for each person,
Exactly.
so it'll be...
Right.
But I would just say, you know, you have to agree that what you're doing, that you are being friends with benefits and that you don't want to take it further, or you should, you know, agree on it or on something, or if someone's feelings are getting involved more than they should be, then you know what, we need to stop, you know, cool it off or something. But that's just me. But like I said, I've never had that. But I would think that's something safe to say, hey, if we're gonna start doing this, which, you know, we like to, but whatever, but we don't want to get into a real relationship, then let's just, you know, if someone starts feeling something more than they should be feeling, then let's just cool it off for a minute and stop.
Okay, Gina?
I don't know. I feel like whenever emotion occurs, then you need to kind of slow it down just a little bit. Just, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, so I guess, it can happen, but if emotions start running rampant and not in a just sexual way, if someone starts to feel a little more in love, I don't know, I don't want to say in love, 'cause I don't feel like you don't have to be in love with them. If it becomes too real for you, then, and not the other person, then you just need to take a step back, take a little time out, and, hang out with different people. And not hang out with that person.
Just not be friends with benefits.
Yeah, because, I don't know how easy it would be to come back from being friends with benefits to just being friends. But, it can happen sometimes, I guess.
It just depends. I
think you're really lucky if you can do that, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Either way, if you can become friends with benefits and then go back to just being friends, I think you're lucky for both of you.
Or you're mature enough.
Yeah, but if you can actually have a working friends with benefits relationship where, things don't get out of hand and you don't get too caught up into it, then you're also really lucky.
Go ahead, Gina.
And I feel like sometimes that after you go beyond friends with benefits and then you try to back it up a little bit, you just ruin that whole friend relationship.
True. And that would, definitely suck if that happened. Yep. Nothing else? One last word, Natalia?
Natalia.
I hate you.
No, I think, it's just complicated and it's different. It's a very complex situation. So just do what your heart tells you to.
Yeah, definitely.
And use your head as well.
Yeah,
follow
definitely.
your heart for sure.
Yeah, don't follow your anatomy, because that will get you into trouble sometimes. All right, well, thanks for being here today, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much. I loved it.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm so glad. I'm glad that you guys came about and answered the questions for the guys. And, we're going to be back next week with more sex talk. And I think the last song we're going to play is Bow Wow, You Can Get It All, which I love. So I'll see you guys next week. Have a good weekend.